Dun, dun, dun. Twitch is live. Facebook, still on Facebook. Kickstart. No, oh my gosh, YouTube just went. Alright, well, we'll start playing. Do the thing. Yeah, I'm super. Dude. My brain is a bit of a mess right now. So, just disregard that. Alright. So, let's shovel this up. Do a little bit of PvE play. I'm using a custom Basilisk deck. The way this works is, can you see? Yes, no? No, it doesn't show the little tag on yours. This is the mob deck. This is the boss's action deck. I'll pull the boss card up here. It's got the life and shield up in the left-hand corner. The 3 is for like campaign play. That's how many like points it's worth essentially if you defeat it. 2 is the number of cards that it's gonna draw on its own turn for like when it comes into play and everything, and then has its normal turn. And that's just the boss cards. The mob cards are it's minimum draw 1 for normal, plus 2 for hard. So it's the number of players plus whatever difficulty you're on. So like for me, it's 1 player plus 1 for normal, so they draw 2 cards, right? So we'll go ahead and shuffle the mob deck. So getting turn phase is the same as kind of like PvP, right? You're drawing 5 cards. You can mulligan those cards back. And then we go into the mob turn first, right? Yeah. No, it's player turn first. So it gives you a little bit of setup. So draw 5. It's been a minute since I've done this, if you can't tell. You probably don't want this. So I'll put that back. Draw 1. Reshuffle. And you can see my hand. I've got gauntlets, consuming Jericho, Basilisk Greaves, and then full frame or borderless orbital devastation. Let's see. So same structure as PvP, right? I'm able to play cards out. I can't attack on my first turn. So the first things we're going to do is we're going to need more energy. So we're going to play this for 2. We're going to play these for 1. So next turn we're up at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would essentially pass over to the mob deck. Mob deck lets you draw and resolve like by rank. So we're flip 1, flip 2. It's literally like the worst because this card doesn't come into play until like that permanent at the bottom. So it says once 3 mobs are defeated, it instantly comes into play, and you draw its action cards and begin its turn. So as soon as I kill the three mobs in this area, it's going to come into play. These little baby scorpions count as 3 mobs for any triggers. So D is their like rank. The boss is a C rank. That also will play into the like campaign mode of things. These have no shield, only 3 life, and they have a base attack that they're gonna do at the end of their own turn. If I don't kill them, right? Because I get to go first. They just come out and do their things. So go back over. I have to remember because mob turn, draw, yeah. Yep, you can resolve them. Oh yeah, equally ranked. So they're gonna do their own things. Can't remember if I didn't specify it in here. But yeah, they're not gonna come into play and attack you right away. They're gonna draw. Unless they have like any on play effects, which none of these do. Yeah, activate any event cards before the mob cards. There are event cards that happen in the mob deck. Lowest rank first, resolve its damage, move on to the next highest. Yeah. For the same rank, it's just whatever's most beneficial to the enemy, and then they do deplete when they attack. So if anybody has any questions during this that's actually in the stream, do ask. It's fine. We're just hanging out. We're just playing. It's no biggie. So we'll go to turn 2 or round 2, right? So same thing as normal. We're gonna reset. Draw a card. Do we want to get rid of anything? Probably not, since I know I have 2 enemies out, and as soon as I kill one of these, which I need to, this boss is going to come into play, and it's probably not going to be super great for me. So yeah, one attack is going to kill it and bring it out, so we should probably just pay 4, upgrade our visor, so we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just puts us in a good place for when the boss comes out. And then we'll go ahead, declare attack. We'll kill this one. Gets discarded here. When that happens, the boss comes into play. Like, technically you can leave this card up here or whatever and then bring it in. It doesn't matter. Or you can... They'll be double-sided. Like, it'll have 2 different difficulty ranks on there with different abilities and stuff. So as soon as that happens, you're going to draw its cards, so it gets 2 of the mob card or the action deck cards. So you draw them both before resolving. So there's obviously nothing here. It's got defensive stance. So the first thing it's going to do is, after it's been activated, reduce all the attacks from the first Chrono by half for each individual attack. So this stays in play as a defensive card. This shut down all Chrono weapons in slot 1 for their next turn. So this is not going to reset, so this one will get discarded. The defensive stance will stay in play, and then it does get to do its basic attack unless a card... Hey Sinclair, today is the day, man. Super hyped. Thought we'd just hang out, show off some PvE stuff. So the boss will do its basic attack every turn, period, unless you draw something out of the boss action deck that says otherwise. So it's going to do the pincer's attack. It's going to activate Omni Slash, deal damage to the primary target when the player with the highest. Then the player with the highest shield value, if no Chronos have active shields, choose the one with the most life. So it has a different target priority set up than what we've laid out. Actually, I think this card just hasn't been updated. I'm not going to lie. I think I built in the target priority into this, so it's just 2 damage, right? So take 2. Let's see, since we skipped right to the boss turn, discarded, yeah, defensive stance stays in play. Okay, so then we'll go back over to our turn, draw 1. I might need that actually. Yeah, we're going to hold on to that, and we're going to reset. So this doesn't reset, so we're pretty screwed on that aspect. And our damage is cut in half for the turn. So we're going to pay 4, play the Jericho. Puts us down to 3. Hopefully I have a way... Don't have a way to boost damage yet, which kind of stinks. Okay, so we're going to play no under here and lock out. No, we can't lock anything out, can we? No, it's fine. I'm just doing it for the draw 1. It's fine. That sucks. Alright, so... I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So this doesn't have any of the like PvE specific cards in it either. So you'll have like configurations that instead of having stuff like lockout that are pretty specifically PvP cards, you'll have a bunch of configurations and stuff that you can build into your decks that are way more focused on like PvE stuff. Like you would be able to essentially shut this defensive ability off It's a defensive stance with another configuration of the PvE set, right? So the choice is, do we swing into the boss or do we swing into the little baby scorpions? Otherwise, we're going to take like 4 damage guaranteed. And I don't really like the idea of that, but at the same time, is this only into the boss? No. Yeah, it's all the attacks from the first Chrono. So if we had a teammate, that wouldn't be so terrible. But we don't, because I'm soloing it today. So we'll declare attack, do 2 damage into the... Well, no, we'll do it into the boss. Because next turn... Yeah, it's fine. We'll do 2 damage into the boss. Oop, wrong way. So it's down to 18. We'll go over to the mob turn. We draw out 2 more mobs. This technically discards now. So now, these all are new. They came in, right? So you resolve by rank. They're all rank D. Most beneficial thing, make an attack and after resolving damage, do is left by 2 and deal 2 damage to all Chronos. So it doesn't really matter in this case. They're essentially going to do 2, 4, 5 damage, and then this thing's going to take 2 damage itself. And boost this damage for 2 more. It's just a splash AoE effect, right? So it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to me. And I can choose to, and I'm going to pay 2 to trigger overshield on this attack. So we're going to take 2, 4, and 0, so just 4 damage. Otherwise, we'd be in a very, very bad spot. Okay, then the boss gets to go. So boss is going to flip out action cards. First one is attack stance, so 2 different attacks, right? So when this stance is activated, inflict short circuit. When this is activated, deal 1 damage to all Chronos. So it's going to give a short circuit. It's going to do a splash damage. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my short circuit token? There it is. And then it's also going to do its just normal pincer's attack, right? So 2 more damage. I don't have any way to play defense against that, so we're down to 11. So you can see how this can snowball on you if you're not built properly to play against this. I will say. So that's the end of their turn. So we'll go to reset for turn 4. We finally get to reset our weapon since he didn't get a defensive ability this turn. We'll draw 1. We're going to get rid of this into the void. Draw 1 more. Okay, we're in an okay spot. This is fine. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to pay 2, do a shield drone, get rid of this stupid short circuit. Ah! Why is it floating? It's not floating in space. Put back into place. What are you doing? And regen 2 shield. Then we're going to pay 4 to get that. These discard. Alright, so now this thing has 4 life left. These both have 3. So, fascinating. How do we want to roll with this? We don't need that. We'll just tap this for 1 to regen 1. And then we'll swing 5 into the boss. Dude, it's so fun. It's just gonna get even better. I mean, this is like fairly early development. This is just, we've got the gameplay loop down, right? And then we're just gonna expand out from here. And then we're gonna do 4 to this guy and take it out. Okay, so we're tapped out. We'll go over here, untap everybody, flip out more mobs. Why doesn't that one have any art on it? I thought I put, oh, okay. So, we got an event card, right? So, if you go over here to mob turn, you're going to activate event cards before starting the activating of any mobs in play. So, this is the first thing. Increase damage to the highest rank, or, what? Man, I can't read. Reduce the highest rank mob's life by 1, and increase damage to the highest rank or the boss by 2 for turn. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, it's gonna be great. Super excited, not nervous at all or anything, but super duper hyped. So, since these are all the same rank, essentially what's gonna happen is you're gonna reduce whoever has the highest life by 1. So like, we'll put 1 damage on this guy. This resolves. It's gonna give the boss +2 damage because he's the highest rank. So this goes here. So this is gonna be +2 damage for the boss this turn, and then we're gonna resolve. And since I didn't leave anything open for defense, which was very dumb on my part, we're doing 2, 4. This thing's doing 1 and taking 2 more damage. So it's down to 3 life and pumping out 3 damage. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. So I'm down to 7 already. Okay, so that's that. Now we go to boss. So he gets 2 cards again. Flip and flip. Let's see what we got. Special attack 3 and attack stance 1. Cool. So special attacks happen first. Disable all counterattack abilities for Chrono with the highest. So that's cool. We don't have anything that we can do this turn anyway. But like if you had somebody playing tank essentially, and they've got the highest shield value right now, it's going to disable all their counterattack abilities. So that one's pretty nasty. They're going to activate number 1 attack, so it's going to do a double attack. So it's doing 4 damage, and it gets +2 on its first attack. So it's doing 6 damage to us. Oop. So we're down to 1. Oh, yeah? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I was going to try to get into it on my phone. Does your core size match your pilot size? I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. Yes, that was a joke because he was setting up. Yeah, because the midway, I got you now. Yeah, I was like, what does that mean? No, I've got it open now. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, so just like that, I'm down to 1 shield, which is not great. The boss is at 13 shield and 15 life and has 3 mobs out on the field, right? So, we're gonna reset. What's up?
I just want them on TV now.
Okay, I'll be out there in a minute. Yeah, I got lost there for a second. Okay, we're resetting. Draw 1. Ooh, do we need that? No, it's still 2. That sucks. But then if we do that, we can get this, which is like extra super sexy. But we don't really need that right now, right? I mean, we're almost there. So I think we just avoid that. Draw 1. That actually did not do well for us. Okay. So, man. This thing's got 3 life, 3 life, 3 life. Okay. So, we swing this into this to kill it. Oh yeah, we can do that. So I'll show you this. I don't know if anybody's ever done this in PvE or PvP mode even actually. I wonder if this has ever come up for any of you. It does work this way though. So we're gonna declare attack here with this card. By doing so, I'm gonna trigger Siphon 2. Siphon 2 is gonna pull off 1 shield. It's gonna boost the damage by 1. I'm then gonna declare that I'm going to overclock, and I'm gonna go get my Mark IV weapon. No, not yet. What am I doing? I'll be out there in a minute. So we're going to essentially replace this mid-battle. Gain 2 charge. Still comes in. Come to me, token. This is why I hate TTS. Still gets that. So we're doing... Siphon 2 is already activated, so we can't activate anything else on this card. But it does carry over. So... Why did I, oh yeah, because I only siphoned off 1. So... we're doing 6 plus 1 is 7. We got this, so we're doing 8 damage to the boss. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, too many. So the boss is down 5. We're here now. We're going to trigger this for 1 to reduce the enemy shields by 2 and gain that much shield from our core ability here on the Basilisk, which is pretty sweet. And then what else do I want to do here? We're going to tap that for 1. Yeah, 1. Regen 1 more shield. Ooh, actually, hang on. We're going to leave that at 2. Because I want to do this. We're going to drop down these for 8. Which puts us at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for next turn. Alright, so yeah, we have no shields left. Could be a very bad thing. We'll see what happens. We'll go over to the mob side. Flip 1, flip 2. These are both events. So event 1, plus 1 damage for all mobs and a Chrono shields for the turn. Oof, that sucks. It's okay. Question, what are your thoughts on having pilots that might be able to use multiple core sizes? It's been a discussion. It's not something that we've started testing yet. I will say that. Okay, plus 2 life to all active mobs. So neither of these are going to do anything, essentially, because these are going to pop my shield anyway, right? So they're not going to get the plus damage. They don't have anything. So the first one's going to swing. It's going to take out my shield. Second one's going to swing. Deal 2 damage to me. And then on round 5. And then we're going to go to the boss action deck. So we'll see if we die here or not, right? Defensive stance and attack stance. Alright. So defensive stance is going to be in play. No Chronos may activate any offensive abilities until after the boss's next turn. That actually like really sucks for us. And then it activates attack number 2 in lieu of attack number 1. So if there's another active stance after the resolution of damage, deal 1 direct damage to the pilot's life. So it's going to do 3 plus another 1. So I'm taking 4 damage to life. So I'm down to 6. We'll leave the defensive stance in play. Did I forget to flip out mob cards? I did. That's my bad. Oof. Yeah, we're dead. Definitely dead. This guy's gonna do 3 and 3 for each, which would essentially kill us because we have no defensive abilities left. So I should have left it. It's bad on me. It's terrible. So the debate in this mode has been: do we allow enemies or mobs to attack right away? Has been like kind of the biggest back and forth. Like, if you attach a weapon, you get to attack right away. So why wouldn't the mobs that come into play, right? It's kind of been the thought process. What in the world? These cards got all jacked up, didn't they? What happened? This is what happens when I don't have art on this stuff. What in the heck? Yep, I put a bunch of mobbies back in the wrong spot. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, as far as like grouping stuff, after a harder difficulty, they can attack immediately. Yeah, hard mode might not be a bad place to try that, right? I mean, I've played it both ways. 4, there should be 6. So let's roll with it that way. We'll try it that way and see what it feels like, right? So 20. Usually I don't get rolled this hard. Like, I have a pretty good success rate against this boss, I'm not gonna lie. Set this back. That's 620. Sure, we'll never die. 620 life. What time is it? Wouldn't that be funny if I was just like playing this and totally missed like hitting the launch Kickstarter button and it just didn't launch at noon? I'm sure everyone will be pleased with that. Alright, we're gonna shuffle all these up. Dun, dun, dun. Do other people even know that we are down here still? What the heck? Alright, I'm excited to see the game. Yeah, so everything shuffled up, I think. Alright, so opening hand. Oh boy. Probably keep the. Yeah, we'll keep it just in case. I'm actually not opposed to keeping like all of this. I think I'm actually gonna do these two. It's a little better. Shuffle. Turn 1. We're just gonna go Greaves for 2. Puts us up to 4. Go over to the boss. Spawn out the mobs. They don't attack on turn 1. So that sucks for them. So these cards are a pain in the butt. They've got double strike. They've all got 2 shield and 5 life as well. Yeah, that ability's sick. Did you fix it? Oh, okay. You need to come fix it real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta fix this for my daughter. Alright. Huh? Oh, did everybody dip? They said, forget about it. There's a couple people over. What is happening? Announcements. Oh, okay. Dun, dun, dun. It is just you, but there's some people in the chat too. Okay. So, first turn they don't get to do the thing, but I don't know if you guys saw his Armored Scorpion. It's dirty, has double strike, and it does 4 damage. Yeah, it's not great. So we're essentially trying to take that thing out right away. So going to round 2, reset, draw 1. How do I kick people out of this thing? I blocked them. Okay. Did I draw? Yeah, I drew. Sure. We're at 4. That makes sense, right? Yeah. All right. We're gonna pay 1. Play down the Basilisk Gauntlets. So that puts up to 5 next turn. Gonna tap a Lord to reduce the next on attack. Nope, not yet. We're gonna pay 2 for Jericho Mark II. We're gonna swing 2 into this guy, taking his shields out. And then we're gonna tap this, pay 1. Nope, can't do that. What am I doing? Don't like this. Should have done this a different way. It's fine. Not gonna be able to take this thing out right away though, which doesn't make me happy. We'll swing 4, 3 plus 1 off of the pilot ability into this thing, which puts 4 damage on it. We already went through its shield. And we'll trigger decoding 1 or 2 off of here. So we can go look at the, what in the heck? Search 2. I'm gonna take Catastrophic Blow and then leave the other card on top. And then we'll pass, so mob turn starts. 1, 2, looks like 2 events. Plus 1 damage for all mobs with Chrono Shields for the turn. Not great. Yeah, so it's going to reduce, that's funny. So it's going to reduce this thing's life by 1, increase the damage to the boss by 2, but the boss isn't in play, so it technically would kill itself, but there's no active other mob, right? So you can't just like kill it and have it do nothing. So this card effectively does nothing. If the boss wasn't in play, it would kill itself and add plus 2 damage to the boss. So effectively, this card is going to do nothing. This card gives it plus 1 damage, so it's going to do... we don't have a native status effect, so they don't get to make another attack. So they're just going to do 4 damage plus 1, so 5 into my shields. And then the boss isn't out yet, so we're not drawing boss cards. So we're going to round 3. Reset. Draw for turn. I don't know what I want. If I want to avoid anything here or not. I don't think I do. We're in a pretty good spot. This thing counts as just 1 mob, so it's not going to trigger that. So we'll pay 5 and play this down, which is going to put us at 3, 4, 5, 6. Dog. Yeah, this you can play this solo because everything's automated for the boss. Sorry for the dog. Sorry, big dog is loud. Yeah, it's PvE mode. It's fully automated for the boss attacks and stuff. This is just like the one-shot mode. It'll be a full campaign setup. Hopefully, if we get like the amount of funding and stuff that we need, right? So, I mean, we'll make it one way or another, but it'll come way faster if we get the right funding. Oh my gosh, this dog. He said that they'd like the people. Dude, having an Irish wolfhound and like she sees other dogs. Yeah, so she's crazy. Alright, where was I? Did the thing, going to our turn. I played this down. So we're just gonna swing into this mob and kill it. So that's one mob down. Get the boss out. We'll end our turn. Go straight over into the mobs again. Holy cannoli. Let's see. This is not great. It's going to give us virus. So, deplete the lowest rank mob. Add its life total as damage to the highest rank mob's attack. So, obviously, there's not another mob out. This isn't going to do anything. And this mob deals damage inflicted with virus. So, it's essentially going to keep this from retapping. Or untapping. So, I don't know why I tapped it upside down like I normally do. Okay, so it's going to swing and do 3 damage. I don't have any way to stop it because I didn't leave any defensive stuff open like a dummy. And we'll go round 4 because the boss still isn't out yet because I haven't gotten enough little mobbies to kill somehow because TTS shuffling is terrible. Usually you like start with... Yeah, maybe we'll do it that way. Maybe we'll just start the game with like a mobs in play, but that feels weird. I don't need this. Draw 1. Nobody in chat. Alright. So we can do 4 damage to kill this thing. That puts 2 mobs in this thing. Can't attack with that. Shouldn't have untapped it. So we gotta boost damage by 2. We can't do it in shields. Playing our weapon does not do anything for us because that's not gonna untap. This doesn't do a whole lot for us right now. This doesn't do a whole lot for us right now either. So this is really the play. Oh, we also have this. Yeah, that's fine. We can. Yeah, we'll play this down actually under here. Come on. Stop picking everything up at once. I don't know why this mat doesn't work correctly, but the PvP mats do. It doesn't make any sense. Pay 1 to play it. Let's just draw a card. Awesome. Love it. So now I think we need a couple open. So we're probably not going to do that. So we'll play this down just to get a better weapon on board for next turn. 2. And then we'll swing with the Jericho and trigger the Power Burst 2 to do 4 damage into the Scorpion, the Juvenile Scorpion, to kill it. That puts 2 mobs in the stack. That leaves us with 2 shield, or 2 core charge up. And we're in an alright spot. So go back over to mobs. Oh, there's 1. There's 2. Say hello to the parasitic worms. If there are no other mobs in play, why is that duplicated? When this is revealed, draw another card into play. So, yeah, it's fine. There were no other cards in play, so it technically brings 1 more out, which is not great. Alright, so they're all ranked D. Scorpions are going to attack first because they have the highest damage total. So we'll pay 2 to trigger reinforce 2, negate that damage, and then these parasitic worms are both going to attack for 1. Puts us down to 10. comes back over to us because the boss isn't in play yet. We're gonna draw one. Don't need this card. Draw one more. Sure. Reset. We can finally reset this weapon. Alright, so we need to kill something to bring the boss out, and then the boss is going to come out and essentially start its turn right away. So we're going to play down the Mark III Jericho for 4, which puts us at 2. Then it's going to replace this one, which gives us a +1 current back for scrapping it. So we go back up to 3. Interesting. Oh, just playing some PvE, getting my butt kicked. Yeah, let's talk more about that. I know. Pay 1 to play down the no, just to get the draw 1 and have access to Overshield 3, because we're probably going to need it. That's not bad. Then we'll just swing into the little baby scorpions for 4, which is going to kill them, which then triggers the boss coming out, and it immediately starts their phase. So they get 2 cards. Oh boy. Activate attack number 2, and then when this stance is activated, inflict short circuit. Sweet. So they're gonna short circuit me and trigger attack number 2. Since there is another active stance in play after the resolution, it does 1 damage to my life. So they're gonna do 3 damage to my shields. I'm gonna tap no, to use counterattack over shield 3 to reduce that to 0, which puts me at 0 core charge. But since there is another stance in play on the PvE card for the boss, it does deal 1 damage to my life. Okay, so that's the end of their turn. The mobs went, I went, boss, we reset. Back to me. Ooh, I should look at those. Those are not the same cards. We'll take this. Draw 1 more, because we get rid of that. Okay. So we're at 6 core charge. I should probably open my phone back up and see who else in the chat, eh? Maz, Corey, Lippy. Nobody else is talking in Gen chat. Yeah, I don't blame you. All good. So we're trying to kill the boss, right? So the boss is in play now, which means playing a better weapon is a good choice. But if we play one for 5, we're only left with 1, and that's not great for us. So I think the play is to play the visor for 4, which leaves us with 2. Yeah. And then we're going to swing for 4 and 4, 5, so 9 total into the boss's shield. So it puts him down to 11. And then we're going to take 2 damage to shield from the short circuit it put on us. We're going to stay at 2, go into the mob phase. Draw 1, draw 1. Oh boy. So D, this one's C, yep. So, this sucks. Should have got rid of that if I could have, but I couldn't have. Since I have short circuit on me, this armored scorpion gets to swing for 4 and then 4 more. So its first attack goes for 4. I'm obviously going to trigger overshield 3, pay the 2, so I only take 1. And then it's still going to do 4 more, so it puts me down at 3. And then this one gets to go because it has an actual special effect. So after it makes an attack, it reduces the life by 2 and deals 2 damage to everybody. So it deals 3 damage total, takes 2 damage itself. Puts my shields at 0. There's really no point in me flipping right now. So these are going to tap out and do 1 damage each. It's my life. And then the boss gets to go. So defensive stance. Ooh, after this has been activated, reflect 2 damage back from every attack until the start of the boss's next turn. And then special attack. Tail laser. Deal damage to all Chronos based on the current difficulty level. Increase damage by 3 for each increase in difficulty level. Yeah, so we're on just normal difficulty. If this was hard mode, it would be 5 damage to everyone. So it's going to do 2 damage to me. And then we're going into turn 7. Reset. Why did I just put those in my hand? I hit 1 instead of F to flip them. Or Q. Yeah, that's the right thing. Okay. Well, alright, this is an interesting situation. We're going to get rid of that. Draw. Sure. Are we really only at 6? 2, 5. I'm at 8. What am I doing? Forgot to increase my charge. I'm just being a doofus, right? I'm not a fan of all the stuff in play. And attacking the boss right now is going to reflect 2 damage back to me every time, so that kind of sucks too. So the play here, yeah, is maintenance hanger. So we're going to pay 3 to play, 1 for the on play, so 4 total. Puts us at 4. Next turn we'll be at 9 because this also increases. So we go back up 4 shield. Yeah. I'm debating. I wanna. Oh yeah, I should have done that first. Too many things going on in my brain. It's okay, I'm probably gonna lose it again. This deck is not optimized in any sort of form or fashion for this. How does... Well, yeah, and that's where the PvE cards that are specific to this mode will come in play. This is just the... This has been just the test bed for does this, like, turn structuring and flow work, right? Yeah, yep. Yeah, so... That does area of effect damage. Yep. Yep. Get it. I know, it's a pain in the butt. Arcturus said, actually just occurred to me, how does draft limited format work? What if you don't get the right pilot core, etc. combinations in your packs? So, the cool thing is, we'll have an event kit that any stores can get for free when they place their orders or, you know, whatever. We'll probably just do 1 per case to begin with, and then if they want more, they can ask for more. The event kit comes with every pilot and every core in multiples of 3 and all their starting equipment and weapons. That way, if you're doing draft, you have a pool of cards to pick from. In sealed, you're just playing whatever you get. There's no restriction on like chassis, right? So you can combine any pilot, core, equipment, weapons, all of it. But you're not gaining cards through sealed. Whereas in draft, as you're winning and getting packs, you're opening that pack and you're able to augment your deck throughout the draft play. Alright, let's see if I can like not die here. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna accomplish that, but it's whatever. What? Depends, right? It depends what they get. Maybe we just do a pack at the end of each round. We could do that, but I don't know. It sounded more fun. Oh, no. You only get one pack. Like, if you win, you get one pack. If you have multiple wins, you just get that one pack to build into the decks. Sorry. I should have been more clear on that. It's not like if you win 2 rounds, you get 2 packs. You only get one. Yeah, you get 1 pack per win during the whole draft. And then at the end, whoever wins gets packs too, and second place and so forth. Yes. Yep. I was not clear about that. Yeah, no. No, that would be brutal. Yeah, nope. Yeah. I got you. This is what happens when you only get 3 hours of sleep the night before you do this, guys. I'm trying to remember what I was even doing now. I don't want that. I'm dying. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, dude, we're gonna pay 1 to reduce enemy shields by 2 and steal 2 of those shields. Which is probably important for keeping ourselves alive right now. Nope, it's not an attack. It's just like Orbital Devastation. Orbital Devastation is not an attack either. Yeah. Yeah. What the heck is going on? Okay. Discord isn't coming through. Oh, yeah, well, I don't really... Should we be able to hear who you're talking to? I forgot that Discord is not... That's funny. Hang on. No, you're fine. I forgot to switch it back over to the right channel for where it's capturing.
Working from home.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Everything you do.
Now you can hear the Discord people. My bad.
Yo, why don't you say my name?
No,
Hello?
no one said your
No.
name, Lippy.
He just put everyone in here live for
The stream.
Twitch and YouTube. Yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
how many people? How many people?
Alright. There's like 4 or 6 people in here.
That's not bad.
I mean, yeah, like it's a Tuesday, right?
11 a.m.
Yeah.
People are working.
No, I know. I didn't expect anything.
It's a global game, so I mean, there's people 12 hours ahead. You never know. 8 hours
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
So
It's nice for them UK people.
Man, oh man, I think the play is ping shield off of the Armored Scorpion with the Jericho.
Ooh,
And then
question.
just- what?
Could you have used your pilot ability on that little scorpion?
Pilot ability.
pilot. Not pilot. I meant core. The 2.
Oh, yeah, I could have. That's probably a better choice.
Because that's a way better choice, yes. Because then you can take out 2 minions.
Yeah, you're right. This is what happens when you.
It's okay.
Right.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I haven't played the PvE, so if that's the way it works, that definitely is a better choice in this
Yeah, it's
scenario.
anything with shield, and that Scorpion's the only one that has shield for the mobs in play.
Right.
And then, yeah, so we kill both of these.
That makes it a little bit better.
What are you laughing at? Discord and OBS are weird like that. Yeah, that's so you have to pick a channel in Discord. Like, if I'm in a specific chat channel, I have to literally go into my audio mixer in OBS and like right click and put it on that channel. Otherwise, it's just on like whatever channel we were on before that I was in that I had to change it for on that too. It doesn't auto detect which one you're in for some weird reason. Okay, so we killed 2 of those. We're not attacking the boss. We've got that core charge left. So we're gonna tap this, regen 1 more shield. And sit at 2. This is gonna the boss discard. These are gonna reset. Go back into the mobs. So we're gonna vent, so that happens first. Plus 1 damage for all mobs and the Chrono shields for the turn. Super. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. So they're gonna lock out my freaking weapon again. So this is 2, 4, 8 damage into shield, so they're essentially just going to blow my shields up again. Could not have come at a worse time for that. And then they're going to throw virus on the weapon, which keeps me from resetting it unless I can get a shield drone, but even then it doesn't matter. What?
So you said they do 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
Since it's separate instances of damage, wouldn't you have taken a health damage too from one of the worms?
No, because you can. They're all the same rank, so you can take the damage like as best fits you, right?
So you as a player decides damage not the most opportune way for the boss. That's all I'm asking. The rule
It
set.
probably should be. I think it is supposed to be the most opportune way. Yeah, it's +1. So like this one's 4, and then this one goes to 5, 6, and then this one does the 7 and 8, but their damage doesn't carry through.
Oh no, I thought each worm was 1 because you discarded 1, right? Or was it only those 3?
No, it's just these 3 that were up.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
I thought the
that was
worms.
an event.
Okay, I thought the
So
worms
that's-
were only 1.
Yeah, that's the event that happens. So the event triggers
Oh.
first and gives everything the +1
I'm
damage
sorry,
into
yes.
shields. No, you're fine. You
I didn't
confused
see
me.
the event. Yeah, I was just. It was a valid question, anyways. I was just asking if it was supposed to be you pick or most opportune for the boss. But
Yeah.
yes.
No, it is supposed to be most opportune for the boss, yeah. Sinclair in chat said, explain to those who may not understand, how would you explain what the master set is over what a case is giving, which should be 4 times every mechanically unique card? Well, it wouldn't be 4 times every mechanically unique card because there's only 3 as a playset for cards. I'm not sure what a master
So
set is.
typically, difference between playset and master set is playset is cards you can play with, right? And then a master set would be cards you play with plus 1 extra to keep in your binder, so that way you have a full
Okay.
pristine set.
I see.
Typically.
Okay. I see what the question is then.
I that's the way I always interpret it, and that's the way I've seen it talked about. But
A master case is just the. I think that's what you're asking, right? So, master case is essentially the manufacturing terminology for what is supposed to be like the most. Where am I at? Optimal and properly sorted card lot, essentially. You're getting 4 cases in a master case of cards. So that's 6 times 4. So you're getting those 24 boxes. Or am I
That
doing the
makes-
math right?
more sense. 6 times 4 is 24. Yes.
Yeah, so six boxes in each case. 4 cases makes a master case. So you're getting 24 boxes. And those 24 boxes are supposed to be, since they're in a full sealed master case, they're supposed to be it gives you the absolute best chance from what the sorting is from the factory. Because they are, the way they run manufacturing and the way they do sorting, everything is pre-sorted based on that full master case of an allotment for all the hit rates in the card pool. And then from there, those cases usually get split and sent different places from a master case. And then furthermore, obviously, if shops are ordering just boxes or people are ordering just boxes, those boxes get split from a standard case. So by ordering a master case, you have a better collation percentage of hitting all the optimized percentages of those pull rates, and then getting a normal case is still that's the second best chance at getting the highest percentage chance, I guess, of having those proper hit rates, right? Because the hit rates are just totally based on percentages from a master case standpoint. If I explain that without sounding like an absolute idiot. Okay. So that happened. I'm not dead, but the boss hasn't gone yet, so there's a chance for me to die. Got defensive stance and attack stance. When the stance is activated, inflict short circuit on the target. we already have it, so it doesn't matter. So it's just going to do its base 2 damage attack. And I'm going to click reinforce to only, or take 0. What am I doing? Okay, so that goes there. What's the defensive stance? After the stance, I reflect 2 damage back. Again! What are the freaking chances of this? This is not helpful. Alright. So that
I don't think it's
0.
supposed to be helpful.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is not supposed to be helpful. Going up to 9. Oh yeah, this doesn't reset because virus was on it. So take that off so I don't forget next turn. Draw 1. Don't need that. Draw another one. Oh my gosh. Alright. I don't need any of that stuff. How do we roll with this and not die? So we go here, kill this, tap this, draw 1. Oof, also not helpful. Bum, bum, bum. Tap that, regen 1. And then we'll steal 2 shield from the boss for 1. Challenging draws for the stream. There's no lie. This is... I'm definitely going to die again. I'm not going to lie. I'm also trying to keep track of that. Dude, it's been brutal. Like, yeah. The opportunities
I
have
keep
not
walking
been
every
there.
now and then when I get a second.
I know.
You forgot to add your 2 shield.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was getting there.
Well,
He
I mean,
reminds me about a half hour.
Man. Seriously, this is terrible. This is
It's
what happens when I
surreal.
just grab a random deck out of my like save pile. it's not optimized for this at all. Like, it would have been better if I just would have brought Tiamat over from the structure decks. Ugh.
you have more options for defense on that, which is...
Yeah.
How does it scale into 2 people? So what changes?
So the things that change is when you add another player, you draw an extra mob card every turn. The action deck stays the same for the boss, so it's still drawing 2 cards. And then the health will scale, or the shield will scale +5 for every player. So it'll go to 25 shield.
And then how does it target?
Target priority is over here. So action priority for the mobs and boss. They target chassis type first, so heavy, mid, and lightweight. And then if the chassis type and your shield are... Wait, what? Why does that... Oh, this is not fully broken down like my other one. So it's chassis type, and then it goes into, if you have the same chassis type, it checks for shield and then life values. And if those are all the same, those people just roll a d6. Whoever's the lowest roll becomes the target.
It's effective HP though, so shield plus life.
Yeah.
And it always goes after the lowest.
No, it goes after the highest, unless the card states otherwise.
Okay, yours...
Oh no, it does say
says
lowest.
lowest.
Yep. See, reading is good. I stopped
No,
reading
so-
because I was
so-
like, this doesn't look like the newest one that I had.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because I was curious, because this is my type of gameplay, right? I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, can you use abilities on your friends? So, like, say I want to use whatever gains you shield, right? Can I use that on my buddy?
There will be cards in the PvE set that let you do that, yeah. Yeah. You'll have people that can play, like, support, right? And they can... But no, like, if you just had a normal card that was, like, gain 2 shield for regenerate, you can't use that on somebody else.
Could I, say, play my maintenance hanger and target my buddy's Chrono for the effect, but keep that, like, support card in my field, right? So I would gain the core charge.
Yeah.
But the on-play could be used on somebody else.
Yeah, because it doesn't specify who gets to regenerate for.
Right. Okay. So I was just wondering if that was the case. So that's
Yeah.
cool. So like
Yeah.
if we were both playing, you could play a maintenance hanger, give me 4 shields, so that puts you as the new lowest health. So you could take the next attack per se.
Yeah.
But then you also have interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun.
We'll have cards in the PvE set too that are like, for tanks, stuff like that. We'll have fairly defined roles for the cards where, one player can go in as a tank, somebody can go in as a melee striker, somebody can go in as like a melee support. And there goes the dog again. I can't win. This dog. But yeah, there will be defined roles for going into like campaign mode and stuff. I'm just gonna turn my mic off. Maybe she's done now. But yeah, so that'll all be in the PvE kit when it comes. You'll be
Nice.
able to
I'm excited.
build stuff in from there. So like the plan is, since this is up to 4 players right now, right? We'll have 4 new decks that are essentially like starting equipment and like upgrades and stuff like that. They won't come with new pilots and cores necessarily. At least I don't think that's not the plan right now. It'll just be like a full starting kit for PvE, so that you can start building in from there, and then you can build in cards from the PvP set into that if you would like, or obviously mix and mash however you want between the PvP and PvE cards that come in that kit. So it may be more beneficial if you're playing solo to play more of the PvP cards and splash in a couple PvE stuff here and there, but there are deck restrictions for building too. Only in the campaign mode though. If you're just playing a one-shot, you're just building a full deck and bringing it in.
Oh, go back to the deck building rules. I couldn't read it. Sorry.
What?
Can you go back to the deck building page? 40
Yeah.
card minimum, 50 card maximum. Is there a penalty if you draw through your whole deck for some unknown reason?
That hasn't happened, so I've not put that in.
I was just thinking 40 cards with 3 people, right? Like it's going to be attacking different people every turn. You might get more turns to.
Yeah.
It was just. I mean, you don't have to have this all play tested, right? I was just curious.
No. This is just like the extent of playtesting has been the format for how things work. Works,
Yep.
right? Like it can be expanded and tweaked here and there. Like it hasn't come up yet that anybody's run out of cards. So if we start seeing that that's an issue, we'll address it, stuff like that, right? But like for campaign mode, you're only starting with your Mark 1 cards in play, and then you get like 3 max of Mark 2s and 2 max of Mark 3s, and you don't get any Mark 4 cards. Like it's stuff like that. So that's why the 40 card floor is there for campaign mode, because you're building your deck up throughout the campaign. Why did I just almost like go full on campaign mode? But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm not gonna die. I have 3 shield left. Like it's gonna be bad. I mean, the mobs are probably gonna kill me, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. Flip out 2 new ones. This goes away. This dude's doing 3 damage on his own. And this is doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I can reduce that by 2. Yeah.
You could block the full 3, couldn't you, with Overshield?
Yeah, technically.
Makes you go down to 0 and then take the boss attack after all the enemies attack.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Oh, good night. That's fine. I don't care about that. That just disables all counterattack abilities. When the stance is activated, deal 1 damage to everybody. Cool. So it's going to activate that. It's going to do its base attack for 2. I really like that you're adding rolls. I like to play supporting rolls in most games. Yeah, it'd feel weird if we weren't doing like I don't know. It would feel weird if we didn't have roles that we couldn't let people choose and kind of lean into. It's like you want it to have the feel of the PvP game, but also like I don't know. I played a lots of World of Warcraft, so if I can't, I don't know. It's like
Make it
dungeon
an
diving, right?
adventure.
Yeah.
Did somebody say Zug Zug?
Say what?
Zug Zug
Zug Zug.
from Warcraft.
I don't know.
Or
what you're talking about.
peons? No, you never played Warcraft like 1, 2, or 3?
Oh no, I didn't play the like. What do they call them? It's like StarCraft, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there's a, you get a unit called, it's the or peon, and he goes Zug Zug.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
You said Warcraft. I was like, oh, okay. Never
I
mind
meant
then.
World of Warcraft, like the super nerd version. I played that from the get go.
Shaman all the way.
Yeah, shamalama ding dong. Woo. Tap one, draw a card. Dude, I'm not seeing any of my oral devastation, which I totally need right now. And if I had, I could probably win this freaking game.
You think 6 extra damage is
Yeah,
enough?
I do think so. I've got 6, Siphon, makes me at 8, Pilot is 9, I can trigger this for 3 more. I guess I don't have anything with Shockwave on right now either, so that kind of sucks actually.
You don't have to defeat the minions too, just the boss, and it's over.
No, if you can kill the boss, it's done.
Okay, cool.
Tap this for 1. Steal 2 shield. Did I just go up? No, I went down. Man. Do I have any other way to draw cards right now? Yeah, I do. We'll equip. Already use that. We'll equip this for 1 just to get the draw. Look at me. Look at me. But if I do that, I have nothing else left and I'm totally dead. Should be a 3 shield. Alright, so I think the play here is that's the play. We deal 4 damage here, kill these scorpions. These also had 2 damage on them. Dang it. Do damage here, kill this. Why can I never pick these stupid tokens up? Tap that out. Then we just kind of have to hope that we don't pull a bunch of mobbies that kill us. Turn 9. Oh boy. That doesn't help or hurt us. Defended +1 damage into shields. Okay, I'm cool with this. So nobody has damage on them, so they're not going to restore life anyway. And then they're just going to get +1 damage into shields, right? So they're both going to attack for 2 each. This one's going to attack. We're just going to pay to... I guess if they're both 2, it doesn't matter. To overshield it, and then we'll just take 2 into shield. And then the boss goes. And as long as he doesn't get 2 attacks, we don't die. Okay, cool. We already have short circuit, so I don't care. Reduce damage by half. Oh my god, come on. So it's just going to do 2 damage. It's going to pop my shield.
Have you been taking your short circuit damage
Yeah.
at the end of your turn?
Yeah. Because I've been restoring 2 and 3 like every time. Alright, go back up. Don't want you. Give me the configuration I need. You stinker. Reset. Okay, so that stays. This doesn't matter anymore. This goes over here. I'm gonna tap, pay 1, do shields by 2. We're gonna drop Orbital Devastation finally. Go down to 3. Takes all his shields out. And then we're gonna tap that for 1. Generate another shield. We're gonna swing. Trigger Siphon 2.
Refund 1.
Bump that. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9 from that. And then we're going to pay 1 to do Power Burst 3. So we're up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage just from this. And swing for 4 more. And we killed the boss. We did it. Victory right before we need to get off the stream to go make sure everything's good.
There you go.
I also have to hop. I have a meeting.
I'll
This
go
one.
do your meeting. We'll see you later. Alright, I'm gonna hop off. We'll get everything going. We got launch in T-minus more than 20 minutes.
Excited.
Oh my god. I had to do this just to keep my brain off of it for a little bit.
Oh, I bet.
Freaking out the whole time.
I'm ready to start clicking buttons and adding stuff to my cart.
Yeah. I didn't pre-write up any of the stretch goals, or like, they're not pre-write stretch goals. I didn't like pre-write up anything for like updates. I was like, I don't want to jinx myself and be like, yeah, I'm gonna write the update for we're funded. Yeah. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Yeah, we'll go live here in 27 minutes, so we'll catch you all later. I'll be around in the Discord, so if anybody wants to still chill out and talk in there or whatnot, I'll be around, but I'm going to hop off of voice and video and everything and get everything sorted. We'll catch you all later.
All right, you guys have a good one.
See you.
Later, brother.